All right, guys. So now we need to send the message, and that's what I want to do in this lecture. Let's go ahead and see if we can make this happen. So the first thing that we need to do before we send a message is that we need to include the the development kit from Twilio in this course here. Okay. So in order for us to do that, we need to use Composer. And let's go ahead and do that. So grab your mouse key, your mouse cursor right here, and go to your terminal somewhere or somewhere in your application. Okay, my terminal seems to be built in right here, my PHP Storm. But grab your regular terminal and go to your project, your SMS project. Okay, you just visit the SMS project and go inside that there, and we're gonna be in here. Okay, I'm gonna get out because we need to be in this directory right here, and your htdocs, whatever they are, SMS, and not in the public. We need to get out. We need to be inside the root. Okay, we are going to download that vendor folder in the same level as all these directories. So we're gonna do Composer require Twilio SDK, software development kit. All right, and that should download it. Whenever my computer wants to download it, that would be okay for her and for us, right? We'll wait here 30 minutes. That's fine. I'm just joking, guys. I'm gonna pause this and I'll be right back. A couple more seconds for my computer because it seems like my kids are in the other room somewhere using the internet a lot. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. All right. So let's go ahead and now that we have that vendor folder here, we have Composer. Let's make sure that we come back and include this autoload.php file. And we are going to do that somewhere inside our init file. That would be the best place, right? We initialize everything. So it would be nice to have that right here, require, and we don't want our application to work. That's why I'm using require, because require is going to give me a fatal error if for some reason it doesn't find the autoload.php. But anyway, so it's up to you if you want to tighten, put that a little more tighter there. Okay, so let's go back to our index, and now we can start playing around with it. Okay, but before we do that, we need to include that here. Class, and the way that I do that is by using the use keyword and Twilio and the / there, rest / client, semicolon there. Okay, let me put this back a little bit. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so now that we are ready, let's make sure that this form, let me just put it in another screen here. Let's make sure that this form does not submit unless there is something on those fields. So let's just do that with PHP. I'm going to say if it's set, and we're gonna do the number and the ESET for the, remember, these are the post super global values that are coming from the form. I'm gonna show you that's where they are right now. Okay, if I go to the form, you're gonna see that that's that variable coming from there, that value, and the value coming from that's a number, and the message right here. Okay, so those are Those are the ones that I'm checking for. Now, what I want to do is I want to put this in a try catch. Okay. This try catch is going to allow us to handle any type of error that this is going to create, just in case it doesn't want to connect. Okay, that's the best way to handle these errors or exceptions. So I'm just gonna call that exception there, and this is gonna be the catch right here. So what is it that we want to try? Well, we want to instantiate the client, right? Because that's the class right here. So let's go ahead and hold that in a variable. So let's call this the client variable, like this. Let's instantiate that class. We don't need that. We already are using it on top. And what is it that we need to pass in this class? Well, we need to pass a couple parameters here. So remember that we have this information in the config.php. We have the auth, the account SID. That's this guy right here. That's what we're going to pass in. We're using this variable. It's an array. So we're using this key and this here, and we're going to use this one. All right. So let's go back here. So that's the first parameter that it's going to take. Then it's going to take the auth token. Now, guys, this was very different before. I'm actually creating all the lectures brand new in this course because Twilio decided to create a whole different class, a whole different scenario. After, things after a while, they change. So I had to create the course again. I'm just letting you know that this is a brand new course with their newest API. So once we have that, the next thing is creating the messages. And I'm going to leave that for the next lectures because I don't want these lectures to be 20 minutes and I don't want you guys falling asleep. That's not nice. All right. So anyway, I'll see you in the next lecture, guys. Take care.